G'day, Coast to Coast fans. Welcome back to another episode of the podcast. We've got a couple of midfield warriors in here, peas in the pod in more ways than one. You couldn't split them apart for 2025 to come back into the studio. Welcome Elijah Hewett and Elliot Yeo. New surroundings. Welcome. How you feeling?
It's cash. It's good. Yeah. Well, Huey and I walked in, saw two couches and thought, hello, what's going on here?
Intimate. How are you, Elijah?
I'm good, mate. Yeah, it's really glad to have me on. I'm really liking, obviously, the budget's opened up a bit, so we can, buy some new couches, and the setup's looking great, so props to you guys.
You haven't done any more. I know he's got his own little radio cashy gigs that he does. You haven't done any more podcasts away from him? You haven't been unfaithful?
I've been pretty quiet the last 12 months.
You saying I'm unfaithful?
To me, absolutely. To the game, never. Hey, look, lots happened since the last time you both were here. You're a dad now, mate. Congratulations.
Yes, thank you. Yep.
You and Tess welcoming Indy to the world.
Yep.
It's been a whirlwind sort of past year.
Yeah, that's
with everything including from football, off-field, family growing. Talk to us about the journey you've been on in that time, Yoey.
Oh, roller coaster. Yeah, genuine roller coaster. So I think you go from, dad passing away, which is, pretty low, and then, a couple months later, have the birth of my daughter, and then injuries, all that stuff this year. So it's like I've had off-field kind of the worst and the best at the same time. And then on-field, this is obviously, this ankle's just been a bit of a bit annoying really and frustrating throughout the whole thing. So it's all over the shop in terms of trying to deal with your emotions. But I feel like having a child gives you pretty much and and I think a lot of people that have had kids, it gives you perspective pretty quick. And the things that are important, and going home and seeing her smile and giggle and interacting is just, it's the best thing in the world. So I wouldn't change it for the world.
What have you found to be the hardest part about it?
About fatherhood?
Yeah. For an infant?
Oh, just the relentlessness of it. Yeah. I feel like you go into it knowing that it's going to be hard, but then it is just nonstop. So I feel like, that was the big shock. But I feel like we're kind of through that now, obviously 11 months in, but it's like, what's the next thing? So you get through a regression, sleep regression, and you're like, okay, cool, yep, sweet, we're back on track here, and then another one pops up, and you're like, okay, another developmental milestone, here we go again. So it's, you just ride the waves with it comes, but it's also that 80% of hard work, you get the 20% of just pure gold, and that pure gold just outweighs anything.
Huey, besides being one at some point, you had any exposure to babies in your journey so far?
Yeah, well, Yoey actually, when Indy was born, invited a few of us over and cooked incredible spare ribs.
Yeah, smoked them.
Smoked them.
So
like
had 6 to 8 hours. Yeah.
6 or 7 of us over, which was really nice.
Brisket too, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. And
got the Weber going?
No, I got a camp chef actually. So yeah, not many people.
Nice.
Yeah,
where did you get it from?
I actually got it on. No, sorry, I got it through Harvey Norman, but I had my Amex, you get points, so I had a voucher.
Oh,
so I
handy.
used that. Yeah, so I used that to pay for
That's
it.
handy.
So it didn't cost me a thing.
Does your mind drift at all to fatherhood at some stage of your life? Reflect on perhaps what father you could be or would be down the track?
Yeah.
When going to occasions like this? Or are you so young where it's like, oh.
No, I do think about it. I do think quite far ahead. Probably shouldn't, but no, it's innate at some point, and love to have kids, but got a lot of things to worry about in the interim. So settled down as of recently. Really happy with that. So that's going really well. So
I'm sure that was hard.
Can we touch on that?
I don't know. It's up to the man in question.
What's the name?
Alexandra, short for Ali.
There you go. How'd you meet?
We actually met at church.
Church?
Yeah.
That's cute as. Okay. All right.
Yeah. Great girl. Great family. So
I'm very happy for you, Huey.
Thank you, mate.
That's good.
I'm sure it was hard picking from the plethora that we were bombing your DMs in the social world. You've both been...
Say that. Yeah.
You've traded seasons almost, you two. You've had 2024 on the sidelines. You've just gone, hold my beer. I'll come give it a crack. Do you know how many games you've played together in total? I have the answer.
I'm saying 3. Because in my first year, you were subbed one of the games, and I was... Oh, is it 4?
Oh, I remember, and we played in that game.
That one we won.
200-point loss, though.
Yeah, I was at the Sydney one.
Yeah.
Oh, grim.
No, but we won the Bulldogs game together. It was one game you came back and you won. We won together. Yeah, the Bulldogs game.
Yeah.
We won that one.
Yeah.
How many is it?
I reckon 3.
7.
Oh.
You've played a few more than you think.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So, I mean,
or the De Goey one where you got knocked out.
Oh, yeah.
But I was on the bench.
Yes, you didn't help me out. Cheers.
Well, I couldn't. I was on the bench.
Yeah. Props
If
for
we could
that,
have
boys.
19, I would have ran on.
you're in this tough scenario, Huey, and I was talking to Rhett Bazzo about it in the cafe just yesterday. It was like there might be some players that are almost looking forward to the end of the season. Perhaps it's been a long year, one win, but people like yourself and Rhett who have spent so much time on the sidelines with injury, this is almost the time to be continuing to build AFL form and experience.
Yeah.
You've played the most games now. I think you're at 17 games for the year.
Yep.
How have you found 2025? Because you've got the mixed emotions between my body's held up bloody well in consideration of missing a whole year,
Yeah.
but also you're still in, very dire areas of win-loss record for
Yeah.
the club.
Guess the answer to that is it's the most games I've played in a season my whole life so far. So always being not compromised, but like even just school footy, you don't play that many games. So 20, if I finish the season, end up being 20. And that was my goal coming of the year, was to play 20 games. I didn't have any other real objectives besides that, just because I wanted to be available for every single game. That was my goal, and I can build off that in the off-season, the pre-season. So really proud of how I've kind of just come back and gone about it and been able to be available. So that's been a gift. And to answer, I guess, the first part of the question and the drive to finish off the season, I think when you're at the top end, when you're at we're in the highest echelon of the game, AFL, and if you don't have the drive to compete every week, probably not the game for you. Do you know what I mean? I think everyone should have that drive. And yeah, we're at the bottom of the ladder, so there's absolutely no excuse at this point. You're bottom of the ladder. We've got so much work to put in and to improve. So I think, majority of the guys are feeling the same way I'm feeling. Like, let's just see how much better we can improve over the next few weeks. And new guys coming in, getting opportunities, which is great for our younger fellas. And we've got a game style we need to solidify. So I guess the better way we finish off the back end will improve us for the off-season and pre-season.
Without repeating any of that, I will ask you from a playing group perspective, what is it going to take from the players to get this proud footy club, out of its darkest on-field period in its history?
Yeah, I feel like the focus pivots though. Like early in the season, if you go, okay, well, we're going to push for finals here and we're actually playing all right, we've got some good football behind us, then this part of the season is like you kind of look to more finals, whereas now it's like, all right, well, how can we try and find the small little 1% of things, the little improvements that we can work on, so we go into the next season that we're not addressing them then, and how can we find those small little improvements throughout to help us get better in the long run? And I speak about it a fair bit, but it's mainly how can we get as much experience into this group and get them as quick as possible to 60 plus games, because if we can do that, then I've always felt that when you get to 60 plus games, you start to understand the game a bit more, you pick up the pace, you feel like, especially if Huey plays in the same position, he starts to feel like, okay, no, this is my position, I know my role, I know what I need to do. You get that cohesion with your teammates as well, same group, you start to all click without even having to communicate. It's just a point of the finger, and just small subtle things like that on the ground that just that synergy just all just flows. So at the moment, we just, we have to try and manufacture it because, we just don't have the experience and the players haven't played that much together. So once we can get that, then, 3-4 years down the track, like I'm going to be excited. Hopefully I'm still playing, but I don't think I will be. But watching from the stands, I can be like, okay, like this is what we worked on, and then being able to see it and the boys implement it in game, I think, those 3 to 4 years time, like we should be pushing for, good finals, deep football.
When you were crunched in this tackle in the preseason that has caused this, did you immediately know the extent of the damage? What was that pain like? Because this has wiped you out for a full year, and it was both knee and ankle. Yeah. What was that like, having the double stretch of amount of damage to the leg and the recovery process of one over the other?
Yeah. Oh no, Huey got me good. Got me real good. But like all things, I feel it was just a normal tackle, and sadly this time I've been tackled 100,000 times, legs been caught underneath as well, and been able and got fined. It was just this one time where it was just bad luck, like things pivoted, foot stayed, thing happened. But as soon as it happened, I heard a crunch in both knee and ankle, and I was like, oh, this is not good. And
pain?
Yeah, heap of pain.
I heard that. That was
heap of pain. And it wasn't good. And then I thought, okay, this could be ACL, this is me done. If it's ACL, that's it. I'm putting a line through it.
Would you have ended it?
Yeah, 100%. Would have been like, nah, it's just too much, too hard. And also the scrutiny on top of that as well. and there is now, but it's just like, I think if it was a bigger one, the ACL with the dreaded 12 months and then probably plus some, I think you just kind of just go, oh, yeah, it's probably about time that you put him up. But
So this is a bit of a blessing in disguise because it turned
100%.
out to be that, but the carrot was dangled in front of you the whole time that the recovery was not around the corner, but more imminent.
yeah, and obviously things hadn't gone this well with this recovery, which is frustrating. And there's been a variety of different factors involved in that, and it's been frustrating experience this whole sort of 6 to 7 months.
Huey, what have these reviews been like of late? So you've obviously got the Tigers game at home that you've sat through and sort of picked apart, then the D's on the weekend. Have they been as honest as they should be? Are you sort of sitting in those meetings a little bit nervous, or are you the type of person that's like, embarrass me, get it out there. If this gets us better quicker, I don't care, having all warts and all shown?
It's an interesting one. I think, so we've definitely had some cold, hard feedback the last few weeks specifically, probably more so than the start of the year, because early days when you're picking up game plan, you're playing your first few games, like with a new game style, it's like we're still trying to figure out role, I guess. And obviously you do a lot in the preseason, but you're still finding your feet. But then now there's no excuses for role. So if you're not executing your role, you should kind of hold full accountability. And there's probably a few intent and effort things which we've been put up on as well, which is just inexcusable. So some of them, the game review's been pretty tough, but so they should be. And we are a young team, and I guess the early we get into ourselves and learn and want to demand the most out of each other, the better we'll be in the long run. It's good to have the experienced fellas in there as well, like Yeo and some of the other guys, because they can kind of maneuver the meetings and drop in little pointers, which are really helpful. So we've got a really young midfield out there right now. TK's the eldest, but myself, Hoffy, Harley, who's obviously just not there, Grossi was playing on the weekend. There's so much to be learnt. We're so far from where we need to be. So we need to get the cold, hard feedback, and I personally do appreciate it, and I like when Minnie hits it between the eyes because it means more.
How difficult is it to play midfield in your first or second year of AFL, Yoey?
Oh, yeah, really hard. 2015, so my second year at the footy club, I reckon what year was that? That would have been fourth year for me. I started to play a little bit in the midfield, and hard. Like it's hard. There's a lot of moving parts going on. You're still trying to cement your spot in the team as well. You feel like you're on the fringe as well. So that it is tough to, I guess, memorize what you need to do at every instance. And I feel like, footy's not just in your legs and your lungs and everything like that, it's in your brain. So if you don't come off mentally cooked as well from a football game, there's that many decisions that you have to make in a split second. It's hard work. It's genuinely hard work. And I feel that you only get better at that as you get more experienced. And it's hard to do that unless you end up playing games of football.
All right, let's pivot for a bit while you're having a little H2O. Yo, no games this year, but you would have had to pick a goal song at some point. So what was your goal song?
No, but
Huey?
Is this no, like I got angry at this a couple of years ago because they asked us that and we all put a song in and none of us got our goal song.
Well, it's very accurate now. I can attest. I've had a player come to us and ask, can I change my goal song?
Right.
And it got changed immediately. So they're very onto it now.
Right.
I think that it's becoming a thing around the competition, is having your player synonymous with your goal. Fans looking forward to it. Will it be a sing-along? Will it be something they vibe to? I think it's become a bit bigger than maybe what it once was when you were mucking around with them. Oh, what did he put? Just put right here, right now. Whatever.
Yeah. I think a couple of years back I put Paint It Black, which I thought would and I was kind of hard on Stones at the time.
Yep.
So
would you want to pick something now? Let's pretend you're at Huey's stage of your career, right?
Yeah.
And I know that you're a muso, so the question is, would you want to pick one song and go with it through your whole career? So it's like Charlie Cameron, where they just know that's your tune, or just too boring? I've kicked enough goals.
I feel like though, like he's cemented that as his song, and everybody loves it and gets up for it. So it's like he cannot change that, which is fair enough. But I feel like if you try something and the crowd doesn't vibe to it, then you'd probably try something else.
Yep.
And then you'd pivot until if you kick one and they're like, "No, this is vibing, let's go."
You happy with your choice?
Yeah, what is mine? Mine's the Calvin Harris 301 one. I forgot what it's called.
Feels so close.
Nah, it's like My Way or something. I don't know. I sent it to Katie 2 years ago. I haven't changed it. It was in my first year, but I was hoping to change it this year, but I might change it. I might change it to start next year.
Will that be a rigorous selection process? Or?
Yes.
Yeah, I
Yes.
might change mine too.
Yeah. See, Jack
Maybe
Martin.
like maybe the Who, something on the Who.
Which tune?
Like maybe Imminence Front.
Absolute banger of a track.
Yeah,
Love it.
that or Bubba Riley.
That's my favourite of their tunes. Did you see Jack Martin kick 4 goals in 4 and a bit minutes?
I did see that. That's wild.
You watch that, Hewett?
No.
You don't watch much AFL, do you?
Not a ton. No, I do now, but I didn't see that. Was that on the weekend?
I think he broke the record for quickest 4 goal
No, really?
spurt in AFL history,
Was
perhaps.
sub on me as well.
God, was
Was
he?
he sub? Did he come on as sub?
I don't know that one. I can find it out.
I saw the highlight.
What song you reckon he picked?
Oh, I didn't see that. I just
Okay,
saw the
give us a
highlights.
guess.
You'd know
Give us a hint.
You'd know the dance. You would know the dance more.
As in like a TikTok dance.
It's not Baby Shark, is it?
No, it's not.
Oh, I put that on there as like 1 year as like a piss take because I know I was like they're not going to play
Yeah,
it,
they
so
would never do that.
they'll never do it. So I'm just going to put this on it. Imagine that.
Most viewed YouTube clip of all time. You know that?
Baby Shark?
Bieber, no, it'd be Bieber, wouldn't it?
Nah, Baby Shark is number
Baby
one.
Shark.
I did say that. You know what else to be up there is the one by that Hong Kong's rapper. Was that?
Psy.
Yeah, Psy. Yeah, what was the song?
No, he's Korean.
Gangnam Style.
Gangnam Style.
He's Korean.
Is he Korean?
Yeah.
It's right up there.
Open Gangnam Style.
And Martin was the sub. Yeah, you've nailed it.
Was he sub?
Macarena.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Can you remember a game of footy at any stage of your career where you were that dominant for such a short period of time? 4 goals in 4 and a bit minutes is outrageous at the top level. Can you remember any kind of school footy backyard game where you were just that hot?
Backyard game.
Yeah, it was a bit
Oh,
fit.
plenty of times in the backyard. Yeah.
1v1.
Yeah, but like, well, not even that. It'd been my brother and his mate from down the road, and we were playing at the front. And they were like bigger and stronger, but I was kind of like a whippet. And I'd just handball the ball over their head and then run around them and kick a goal. And then they got real shit at me. So then they just belted me.
Any games?
So then
for-
I'd come in like with a massive black eye, I'd be like, "Mum, Corey's hit me over the head." She'd be like, "Oh, bloody hell, Corey, what have you done to your brother?"
slowed you down, though.
Yeah.
Any Guildford games where you were that hot?
No, I had one in Scotch in year 12 on Ruben, and you can, mate, if you talked about it this day, he'll admit it. So I end up the game with like 31-5, but 5 in the first half, and it was raining, and it was on Ruben, and I was playing out of the goal square, started the game out of the goal square. But then the second game, he got me, so he ended up. Wesley won the second game, but yeah, that was probably the most dominant.
And they won the Alco?
No,
or
we won the
you
Alco.
won the Alco?
Yeah.
Over Rubes.
But controversial because, I mean, I only came for year 12 and just won it straight off the bat, so I was lucky.
Nothing
I
wrong
had
with that, man.
4 goals and 28 against Goldie. Back
Against Gold Coast?
Yeah, back.
Did ya?
Yeah, back.
But you're not like a super high disposal getter. Like you wouldn't have had 40.
Yeah, it's quality over quantity.
Yeah, I agree.
You can,
I agree.
I'm
I'm just saying, what was your highest?
Oh, you can rack up junk footy and
I
you
know.
have like 35 and 6, and you can put yourself in all like poor positions when like I'm actually, you know what I mean. You'd rather your teammates get the ball or bring someone else into the game rather than going for your little 1-2s, and that stuff annoys the crap out of me.
How many did Masto have that day? Was it 43?
Nah, Pritta had 36 and kicked 2. I
No.
think. Yeah. Or like, no, I might have had more. I might have had like
Oh,
40
Joe
or
just
something and
smacked
kicked
Gold
2.
I'm talking about
This
a
was
disposal
2015,
game like
I
you're
think.
talking about where Masto just racked it up. I don't know where he would have been for score assists or score involvements, but he had in the 40s.
Yeah, I had 36 in the first final against Collingwood.
Did ya? 2018.
Yeah. Went turbo on the last.
So that's
I
why they
just don't
tagged you in the
understand
granny.
how you find the footy
Yeah.
that much.
So they tagged you in the granny because of that game.
Yeah. Finals
so
footy's great. Finals footy-
you cost yourself a Norm Smith.
Yeah. But I tell that to Boots all the time. I'm like, mate, you can thank me. You can thank me, mate. It's all right.
You got the one around your neck, mate.
That's it.
It's all good.
Mate, I'm more than happy with that too.
Was that left foot goal against Gold Coast that you're talking about the best in your career? The left foot snap that was one of your 4, I'm pretty sure on that day. Right?
Nah. That was a different game.
Was that the
I know
best
the one
goal
you're
though?
talking
I'm going to play it now for the fans to watch. Is that the best goal you've ever kicked?
No. That was a good goal, but no. I feel like I've kicked better ones.
Okay. Real talk. All right, where am I going to go to here? It's about time Huey got one. Oh, no, what about this? Harley. It was reported by Craig O'Donoghue from the West Australian that he paid in excess of $68,000 so far in
In
fines.
fines.
No, he hasn't.
That's including NAB Rising Star money. That's what it's
Chump change,
equated
yeah.
to.
That's his V money now, eh?
So, I mean, do you feel you should be sharing that total with him? As in, if you were out there on the field, you might be able to calm him down in these moments. You're his sparring partner and a bit of a mentor out there on field. Do you feel like you could have eaten into that amount, whether you'd be out there with him?
Yeah, I feel like I probably could have shouldered the load a little bit, and then there might be $30,000 worth of fines to him and $30,000 worth of fines to me.
You would hate a fine.
So, hey?
You're stingy, you'd hate a fine.
That's true. That's true. But yeah, look, it's more so just about, and because we're so young, and I feel like a lot of the younger boys I can relate with, and like you get that from banter, locker room talk, all that stuff. But then I feel like it's just a matter of how can we get them to play their best football and get them back on track as quick as possible and get them to do what the team requires of them at that time. So basically trying to reset the system and trying to get them to snap out of it as quick as possible and being like, no, we need you to do this as quick as possible. So like make sure you switch on. Don't worry about that stuff. Play your role. Get going. We need you to help us win this game of football.
Yep.
Or, the team needs you to do this right now in this instance. So just don't worry about that stuff. All right. I got you back. All right. Like it's all good. Same as like Huey in that, a few games. I reckon that Sydney game as well, you missed a handball to me and you were like rattled. And I was like, mate, don't worry about it. Like,
Was it mad or just frustrated?
Oh, you were just all over shit because you're like, man, because I think you missed the handball. They went coast to coast on it and kicked the goal.
Oh, was that the
and
107 point game?
Yeah, that one.
Oh.
I was like, mate, don't worry about it. I was like, mate, don't worry about it. 9 times out of 10, you hit that handball. Like, it's not the end of the world, okay? Like, there's bigger issues going on right now. Like, don't worry about it. Just hit the next one, okay? Like, it's all good. I know that you do the work, and I know that everything's all good. Don't worry about it. Like, just worry about what you need to do next. Like, so.
Don't see you in many of the mellows, Huey. That's not a criticism. That's just a fact that you've been left alone. You haven't been fined any money this year, right?
Yeah, I have a few times for umpire contract.
He's just as stingy as me, mate.
That's a hard one.
He's just as stingy as me, mate.
Mate, I'm very. I'll gear back up. As
He's
soon
worse, actually.
As soon as it comes to push and shove, I'm like, nah, boys, let's cut this one. Wait, Harley, pull this one out. Yeah, mate, it's just like what's coffee. Costs yourself a lot of money. Different for Harley.
Let me hear. I want you. How egregious is this out of 10? This could be a 1 or it could be a 10.
Great
all right.
word.
Story from the Optus Stadium media box. Right. So one of our colleagues went to the bathroom, walked in with a journalist, and they were having a yarn 30 centimetres away from each other, and they both went to the urinals. The journo has taken.
Where are you going with this number?
The journo has taken middle urinal out of 3.
That's a boss move.
How egregious is that out of 10?
So 3 urinals.
Yes.
Taking the middle one.
Yeah. Just took the middle one straight off the bat.
I kind of like that. I kind of like that.
That's
Good on 'em.
yeah, I like it.
All right, which journo? Say it.
No one that's demanding middle stump, I can tell you
That's
that much.
crazy, yeah.
Would you care?
Nah, that's power move. That's a power move. Respect.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
Just wanted to get your take on it. Sending off Gov and Sheeta this Sunday afternoon. I know they're going to have many more events or there's other times for players to say proper goodbyes, but this is the fan farewell at Optus. What are they meant to you as teammates?
Sad to see him go, and on like the terms that it has come to this. But yeah, the hole that they leave is massive. Gov, and obviously in different ways. But Gov with his leadership and the fact that he's probably going to be one of the best players of this generation. He just leaves a massive chasm. And is very good at articulating things at the right times to individuals, to the right people. So that leadership on field and off field is going to be sorely missed. And then Dommy as well. Dommy does things a little bit differently. Dommy can be a bit more to the point with his feedback, but and that's just between him and I as well. But I've seen him do it with others. But he's very good at getting him, same type of thing, getting younger players to understand what the team needs at the right time and getting them on track. So their leadership in their own different ways is going to be really missed, but then also their ability to impact on ground. So, it's going to be sad to see them go. But sadly, that's football. Football clubs move pretty quick. So, yeah, what you got anything?
Were they daunting figures at all coming in from a star power point of view and quickly quashed with how their personalities are from a youngster's point of view?
Yeah, well, it's probably a different view just because I grew up barracking for West Coast and these guys are some of my idols. Yubba right here was some of my idols and, Fly and Gov as well. And then Dommy with the infamous goal. So coming in, you don't know what to expect personality-wise. Gov's different. Gov's his own whole private entity. He's got his own show running and he's successful at what he does. And Dommy's a great fella and he's been great in the midfield. Like, he's quite sound. He's quite a smart fella and has good cry. Works pretty hard, so it'll be missed. I didn't get to play a ton of footy with the two of them, which has been sad. But the ones that I have played, I've admired them both. And yeah, I would love to play with Gov a bit more because I didn't really play with him at all. But it is footy. As Yeo said, everything the moose.
Your social media account's looking a bit bare these days.
Yeah, I've just started.
Yeah,
I've just posted.
Do you want to what's the story behind it?
Oh, it's just
You've been hacked a few times?
Nah. Well, so I had one early days, deleted it. You know what burnt me last year? I missed the whole year of football, and this is on camera. I don't mind saying it, but I hated going on Instagram and just seeing every football all day, every day. You just wanted to get away. Like, I wasn't playing. Yeah. I was bitter, mad at the game. And then when I shot off to Europe for my holiday, that's when I was like, nah, this is gone. So I was like on the beach in Italy, like should have been enjoying myself, and I'm just on Instagram seeing everyone playing, seeing all these people doing so well, and that's not what I needed at that point. So disengaged, and as I do, and as Yeo probably does, I'm quite dogmatic about something. When I decide to do something, I go to extreme lengths, and I decide to delete it, not to just delete the app. So delete the account, and I'm paying the price for now. I'm slowly building back up, but yeah. I'm building a slow presence. I think I'm at 7,000 followers. Need to keep going. I might get Harley to post me or something.
That might help. The last one you had was a meeting with the AC Milan dude.
Oh, yeah.
So that was Raphael Leo.
Great start though.
Not bad.
Launch.
Strong.
Yeah, good little
You've
launch.
Come out and banged the first ball over the fence for 6 with an AC Milan.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
No. His first one was a West Coast one. And that got good traction. And then the second one's obviously another good launch.
Was that in the WA jumper?
Yeah, WA jumper, with Aussie.
Yep. Yeah. What was it like meeting an AC Milan dude, man?
Yeah, no, it was sick. I've said this to a few people. I'm not going to take any props from it because when I got the call saying, hey, can you come do this? I was like, nah, I couldn't. I'm still in the Yeo. I couldn't care less about soccer. And then when they told me who it was, and I called my brother, and my brother was like, mate, you have to take this. I've got his jersey in my room. And so I said to him, all right, you're coming with me. And so no one else is allowed inside this stadium where we're doing this in catch-up, kicking the footy. And then I was like, yeah, can my brother come in? So Ben just slipped the gates, and Ben's walked in and met him. It was real cool. Such a humble fella for a bloke that's that degree of fame and what he's earned and stuff. He was just so humble, and he did make a comment to me which I thought was controversial. I said, he was a real good fella, and don't take this as well, but I was like, oh, so you guys flew over business? Like, what do you? Nah, mate, if it's not first class, I'm not getting on the plane. Hope this doesn't get back to him because you're a real nice fella, Rafa. We definitely won't get back to him.
But that's the life.
Who cares, man?
Right? That's
I know,
the life.
mate. That is it.
Who cares? He's earning they're earning just FU type of money.
What was the stat about what he's earning for the week?
200 a week.
200. So Huey in a year busting his balls, literally breaking his body for one whole year. This bloke gets in 1 week. It's wild. It's just wild.
Yeah, it's hard to think about. Last time you were on here, you spoke about wedding plans being put on hold for contract sort of wait and see. That got solidified. Does that mean you've tied it up?
That was purely based on the fact that we were in a little... Well, I don't think I could... Where were we? What was the thing? I think we were kind of look, we're going to try for a kid. If it happens, it happens. But if it doesn't happen by X point, then we'll set the wedding up or whatever. And then obviously Bub come along, and so that was that's what happened.
So you're on hold still?
No. It's things. Obviously, pub's come along now, another year, so it's going to be real. We're having a real quiet, small one.
How small?
Down south.
Here we going?
Literally, nah.
Just be honest. Be honest here.
Nah.
Bucks party? Am I coming?
Nah.
Can organise a game.
I don't know.
This is the last you're hearing of it. I promise you.
Nah. No, it's literally friends, because the venue that we've got, it's where...
Hewett fell short then, did he?
Yeah.
This is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Is Gaffy or JD going? Gaffy or JD going?
Do you know the hardest part about...
Is Gaffy or JD
That's
going?
a good question, eh?
Oh, well, sorry,
Scotty
mate.
Lycett?
Yes.
He's not even here, mate.
What do you mean?
He's gone. He's out of your life now.
Well, I went...
Fair enough.
What do you mean?
No, I'm not going to disagree, mate, but I know where we're at now.
Trying to connect with this younger group, yo.
Yeah.
Leaving him in the dust.
December.
Yeah.
Bring him to the Bucks.
Yeah, Bucks
I'm not invited, but I'm just going to rock up.
Bucks is a different story. Yeah,
Right.
Bucks is a different
Well, you said the Bucks would be low key. I've got it written down here. ChatGPT said low key Bucks.
Yeah, because you can't say what you're going to do on a Bucks party on camera, mate.
Oh, okay, very good, very good.
Yeah.
Spare me.
All right, fan question time. All right,
Ooh.
this is stuff written in by some of the people that listen to the show. Thank you very much for everyone that does right in, listens to the potty. Who knows how long the potty will be around for? We appreciate all the support we're getting from you all. We'll go from World Zello Zally. I didn't pronounce that right at all.
Yep.
Who is an AFL player that could be anything? Who has the most potential around the league, in your opinion?
As in anything is in the best player or whatever? Or?
Yeah, who will turn into the best player in the AFL right now that isn't?
Unicorn.
That isn't.
Yeah.
I'm going to start right now, just purely off the form over the last few weeks. Nazaya Wanganeen-Malura has been pretty
Yeah, but he's already. I was thinking the same thing, but then I was like, but he's already a star.
But it's only been the last few weeks. It's only been last week, really, when he went that 34-4, which was like, all right, Sam Darcy, he's kind of already a star, but he's still got so much more upside, you know?
No, it depends how you. Yeah, it depends how you interpret it.
Who would you rather draft out of the two of them?
Out of Darcy or it depends.
I'd take Darcy.
I'd probably take Darcy.
You can play him forward and
Oh yeah, but
Right.
like Naz is that good a player that he's played back, he's played mid, he's played forward, and he just
Sam Darcy
just finds a way to impact him. Whereas Darcy, very good player, going to be an absolute freak of the game and like one of a kind. Like we're talking probably Buddy Franklin type areas, the way that he like just impacting games this early. But Naz can play every position besides ruck and dominate.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
So-
them two will Nick Dacos. Add Nick to that. Nick's already, I reckon, like he's the best player in the game right now, and I don't know if is there much more room to grow. Like, kind of really at the top.
Yeah.
See his left foot goal on the maybe a couple of weeks
that
ago.
40-3 game the other day.
Yeah.
I'm saying Sam Darcy. To answer your question, I'm taking Sam.
I'm a big believer too. Like if you can't kick both feet or handball both feet, like don't even.
Handball both feet.
Yeah, well, sorry.
That'd be a talent.
Yeah. Handball both.
All right. So
But if you're not like bilateral, like you're gonna struggle. Like the game is just too quick, especially if you're inside mid. You just don't have time to, unless you're a freak that is as strong as an ox and can somehow find a way to get their preferred foot. But you've got to, I'm a firm believer of like, you need to be able to have both sides.
I hate blowing smoke. There was a session for the rehab. It was when Owies did his calf and you were out here kicking with him and there was one more on the tripod of kicking.
Probably Jamo.
Possibly. You were all just going around and all you were doing was using your left foot all this time. And I was in a meeting. Fair to say I took nothing in of the meeting. Thumper, I'm watching Yoey hit left foot passes like out his wrist hole right now. This is unbelievable. Anyway, Abby Wiley, Abby Willie maybe, 11, double L. If you were to be someone for the day, who would it be? Doesn't have to be footy. They got to be living.
That's cool. I like that question.
That's a good question. Ooh.
Would you want Trump for the day?
Nah, I'm going to go close though.
As if you wouldn't say the president of the United States. Like this you would say.
Yeah, Elon. He goes to a SpaceX meeting in the morning, finishes up, goes to a Tesla meeting afterwards. Like the ability to compartmentalize like Elon beyond what we can comprehend.
Yeah, and he's got Boring Company too on top of that.
Yeah, Boring Company. Remember what did the rocket launchers, what are they doing?
No, they had flamethrowers.
The flamethrowers,
yeah, flamethrowers.
that.
That's good stuff.
Are you going Trump or Eli?
Oh,
Or do you want to be... Because I'd pick a rock star because I don't get to play in front of 60,000 people. I want to go and perform for... I want to be like Noel Gallagher right now, 90,000 Wembley. Cheers.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, but like... do you want a rock star now or do you want a rock star 30 years ago? Because it's complete different.
Just for one day though.
Oh, quickly, who's the most famous person on the planet? I'm saying Ronaldo.
President of the United States, whoever it is at the time, like whatever. And
Do you reckon?
yeah, Trumpy. So Trumpy at the moment.
Ronaldo, most Instagram followers in the world.
I was going to say, that's Ronaldo, like, through his social presence, because he breaks the barriers of, like, he goes to the South American.
I want to know
One's
everything.
way more popular than the other.
I'm going deep rabbit hole here because I'm like a big believer of like, there's some stuff going on with Congress too right now. And this is going to be, I'm taking it a little bit weird, but there's some stuff going on with Congress right now with like UAPs and it is like, there's something weird going on, and Congress is like, yeah, they exist. We don't know what's going on. So, and this is where I'd be like, well, I'm the president. You tell me now.
So
I want to know all the secrets.
Oh, you want access to information?
I want access to everything.
Yeah.
That's exactly why I want to be it because the CIA, the FBI, everything. I'm like, you give me access to all your.
I want. Think he's a guy.
All right, I'm going to roll through these. There's plenty more. So, Adam Joseph, I like this because I'm coaching under 10s at the moment. At what age did you guys realise you were better than the average player?
Still figuring that out. No, probably like 15. When I got picked in the state 15s, I was playing first footy in year 10, and I was like, I'm better than majority of the guys my age. But then when you're in your draft year, You're
No.
still
Yeah, but so 15 is a good answer.
15.
To that
15. Yeah. What do you reckon?
So under 10s, you were about middle pack or just always better?
No,
than
middle. Yeah, I had a big growth spurt like 15. That's when I got a bit bigger.
Free ball?
Early.
Mm.
Yeah. 9s, I reckon, under 9s. And that was because I played.
Was Craig
I was
coaching you?
No, he did. But I was 6 years of age and I was playing with my brother at 9s.
There you
And I
go.
was like kicking some pretty good goals.
Chopping.
And then, yeah. And then Dad took over and I think he knew. And then he was like, I'm going to.
You didn't leave midfield for the entire time?
No. He was very good. Like he would be the last person to give me
The award?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like certificate. You know, you get those like Hoyts things or, you know, like a voucher to
Keep you hungry.
HJs or whatever like that. Yeah, he basically kept me hungry. He rode me like you wouldn't believe.
Love that.
Yeah. Like, mate, under 13s, I'd come off and he'd be like, mate, you bludged today.
Well, it worked, didn't it?
It worked. He knew, and he knew I was ultra competitive. So he knew the right way of probing me to get the best.
Love it.
But that's what dads do, you know.
Christine Ferguson, what's your death row meal? What are you eating before you cark it?
I have this conversation.
You've committed
I
a
have this
horrendous
conversation.
crime, Huey, and the
I have this
chair's
conversation
coming.
with Tess all the time.
What are you eating?
So we're starting with entrees?
Yes.
Yeah.
Bloody oath we are.
Keep it simple, but like, I love bruschetta. Yep,
Mhm.
entree. Dinner, I'm going my dad's butter chicken with naans.
Have you learned how to cook it yet? If it's
No, I don't really want to know. Like, because you know, what I mean, I want my dad to just want to be a secret.
But you
recipe.
can have like multiple. If it's death row, so like
Okay, I'm
you can have multiple things. So you can. I'm gonna have one of them. I'm gonna have one of them.
hang on. Why are we having
Yeah, you
three
can't-
mains? Like, come
Because
on,
I'm
mate.
dying tomorrow. I can have whatever I
You're
want
on
to.
death row. You've been a terrible person. You don't get 3 dinners.
and then deserting with sticky date pudding with connoisseur cookies and cream ice cream.
That is it. They're good. They're
Yep.
hard to beat.
Don't fill up on that bread beforehand, brothers. It's a big meal.
I'm gonna go the yellowtail sashimi from Nobu for entree, and maybe
Spammy.
some. And, no,
Nobu. Chill.
No. Wait if you have that. That's very good.
You're not going the old surf and turf from the Broken Hill?
No, we don't have that anymore. So that's done.
Sensitive topic.
And some scallops, some beautiful like garlic butter scallops done properly. Oh, you can't beat them. Melt in your mouth type of stuff. And then I feel like I'd like a surf and turf, yes, but I'd like a surf and then a turf, not together.
Right.
So I'm going like maybe a toothfish done in like a certain way. Give me do it very good, like beautiful. And then
This casket might continue sinking into the ground the way
and then
things
if
are
it's
going.
not
at the
if it's
moment.
not gibney, then we're going the black miso cod, which is just like that thing melts in your mouth, like and then
It's a lot of
very
and then what's this? And then
well,
You
I'm
got 5
dying
dinners.
tomorrow. I'm dying tomorrow, Thumper. I can, and I don't know if you know, but I'm good on the fang. So and then I'll have a big, beautiful like ribeye on the bone, sous vide, garlic butter that stuff up.
Where
Sear
ribeye
that
from?
either side.
Where from?
Oh, just a very, very. Like,
Can we ask?
just-
Can we?
a very, yeah, don't you dare.
We're actually on a goal to find the best steak in Perth. So all the greatest steak joints in Perth, hit us up because me and Yo are thinking of Gibney, Meat and Wine Co, Hunter and Barrel, Six Head.
Six head.
So we're going to try those
Rockpool.
4 and Rockpool. So all those 5.
are you going to do a little?
We'll do A5 Wagyu straight from Japan at Nobu.
Hey
Yeah.
guys, Elijah, are you going to do the Ben Roberts steak sandwich review? What are you going to do?
Yeah, no, we will do that.
Oh, it'd
If
be
they shout
yes.
out,
Are you following?
I'm not paying for a steak.
Are you following Benny Roberts?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not like
Because you're off him
Yes.
because he gave you a steak sandwich a bad review.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't give it a bad
He
review.
didn't like one of the ingredients.
No.
And Yoey just
One
said
of
to
the
me, just
ingredients.
take it out.
Yeah.
Just
He
take it
goes,
out.
I don't like beetroot. It's like, mate, ask for no beetroot then. He's like, nah, the whole beetroot just ruined the whole thing. It's like, well, ask for it without the beetroot, mate.
Do you
Like,
put
or
egg in
just
your steak
take
sandwich?
it out.
Do you put egg in your steak sandwich?
Meat, no.
Yeah, I don't.
No.
Do you put beetroot?
Yeah, I love beetroot.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't. I just asked for it out.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Let the fans know when that starts. Maybe you can get above 6,000 viewers. When you two start reviewing them together as a bit of a like 1-2 punch, good content. Do it. JWTB, favourite Game of Thrones character. You watch any Game of
Never
Thrones?
watched Game
You're
of
killing me,
Thrones.
Huey.
You guys just chat for the next 2 minutes.
Just have 1 minute, I reckon. Just
Who's yours?
it's probably Bronn.
Right.
Close, like probably second to Tyrion.
Yeah, he's.
Jon Snow's an absolute mad dog, but
Yeah, but that's just too obvious.
yeah.
Too
But I'm
obvious.
going, mate. Bronn has banging lines
Yeah.
constantly.
Yeah.
He is just a joke reel on the reg. Can handle himself in a sword fight.
Yeah.
But Tyrion's brilliant.
Yes, agreed.
Go on then.
I like Arya Stark. I just like her. I just like her storyline of how everything comes along, and then at the end, I don't want to spoil anything, but I just like her story arc.
Guessing you haven't watched Breaking Bad either.
And doesn't take any crap.
Started it, but just drifted off.
Doesn't take any
Walter.
crap. And she's like not that big, and she doesn't take any crap from no one. I respect that.
Love it. Just chip away at these works of art.
Yeah,
So Breaking Bad, elite. There's another one like For All Mankind. Do you like space?
I don't really watch TV.
Mate, but
Oh,
what do you do?
Harry Potter,
do you just raw dog it on the flight? Do you just sit there and just raw dog the whole time?
I
Like,
just chat and annoy you, bro.
All right. Isaac Kinney, a bit serious. How do you face the pressures from fans in the club? How do you deal with the pressures?
Part of the job, so it's inevitable. I reckon you get better as you get older, just like learning how to deal with things. And then I reckon, probably more to your point earlier, when you've got more going on outside of football and that gives you a better base, you are just genuinely more mature and you realise that certain things don't matter as much. So early days are you super impressionable and things I reckon would affect me a lot. So even like reading through Instagram comments and stuff, like now I couldn't care less. Like, you know, game on Saturday, regardless of how I play, you got to be consistent how you show up on Sunday to your family, to your partner, to how you got to go about your business. So that's my answer.
yeah, summed it up pretty well.
All right. Let's go with Kobe Rowe. Are you going on another camping trip with Fridge?
So we've spoken about it. We've actually had great response from people. We've had a lot of people in our DMs offering us to come up and like stay at their beach house, or like
Love that.
people up in Broome saying come stay at our resort and stuff. So we've got a few options.
Fridge isn't writing back saying, can I bring someone else?
Fridge doesn't know how to navigate TikTok, so he's left that to me. He's got no clue. But his
How does he
Mrs.
do
George, he's all over it. So I'm trying to get Fridge actually enjoyed by under it, and we actually got some great content because a great company called Wild Track, who's my mate, Stout owns it, gave us tons of great kit to use up there. So we were able to show that off, which was great. But yeah, that's not really my thing, fishing, camping and
so
stuff.
the boys have said on the potty.
Forward driving and that. It's not
It's not me. That's not you as well, eh?
Nah, not really.
But I appreciate people love that. It's like,
So just three tech heads having a yarn here, not outdoorsmen.
No, I'm like outdoorsy. I'm just, I like, I'm not.
Is your idea of an outdoorsman mowing the lawn? Is that the outdoorsman?
Yeah.
that's all it needs to
Mow
be.
the lawn or anything, but like full driving and camping and fishing and that.
and the
like,
amount of money you
I
spend
don't mind
on your
it.
car and stuff.
Yeah, I don't mind it, but it's not like I'm, driving 15 hours up north to, spend 2 or 3 days up there and then driving 15 hours back to.
The company's more important than the trip. So having a great trip with Fridge was more important to me, and having tons of fun.
And the kit. You
And the
need
kit,
you need the kit.
Was more important than 12 hours drive. How long did I drive at Shark Bay? It took us 10 hours. Like, I won't lie. Shark Bay, Monkey Miles, nice Shark Bay. Damn.
But I'd rather have, if you had 3 days off, I'd rather play golf every day.
Yeah.
So then, you know what I mean? There's like,
That's outdoors. That's
outdoors,
Yep.
So like everyone has different hobbies, I guess,
Okay, Michaela Dimitri, favourite movie or the last movie you just watched? You can put doco in there if you're not watching movies. I watched Happy Gilmore too.
Oh, what's that?
Shocking.
Yeah,
Shocking.
Sprayed that.
Shocking.
It's tough.
You agree?
Yeah, I won't be watching it again anytime soon.
No, at least like the first one you could watch over and over and over and love it and just
Love the
enjoy it.
first
And then you just like the second one, I was like, the first 20 minutes, good.
Yeah.
After that,
Yeah, the last,
The cameos in Harry Potter too. It's not
Like it just-
sorry, not Harry Potter.
Happy Gilmore.
I was thinking of Harry Potter.
But you're right,
Too
the
many
cameos,
cameos.
Yeah.
way too many.
That's
and
fine.
then but then just the plot lines and the story and just like the manufactured gags throughout just was like boof and bombed hard for me personally.
Yeah.
But I feel like a lot of people that I've spoken to are very similar.
is that the last thing you've watched, Huey? That's pretty recent.
Harry Potter. Because the question was, what's your favorite?
Mhm.
Harry Potter is my favorite series, and to be more specific, Prisoner of Azkaban.
What number is that in the
I
series?
think that's fourth.
Mhm.
And then it goes to Goblet of Fire. Then it goes to another one. Then it goes Deathly Hallows 1, Deathly Hallows 2. Starts with Philosopher's Stone.
I haven't watched any. I've waited for my boy to be old enough, so I'll circle back with you for
Do you
some
like,
of
do you like
these.
Harry Potter?
Yeah, love it.
so
Love
good,
it.
eh?
Yeah, it's great.
Mine's Memento, but anyway.
Great movie.
Mm.
Hard to go past it. Like, I chop and change. Everyone says Shawshank.
Yeah.
So everyone says Shawshank. So that's like, write that off because that's just everyone.
Too
Yeah,
cliche.
fair enough. Like, whatever. Inglourious Bastards.
Yeah. I'm a Tarantino head, so I like the choice.
Yeah.
All right. Before we go, can I get some thoughts with you on the following subjects that are a little bit left of centre? Thoughts on the Coldplay concert kiss cam incident?
Yeah. Controversial. What do you reckon? I want to hear your thoughts first.
Funny as. Yeah, I think it's funny as.
Thoughts on the astronomer company, Astronomer, is that what it's called?
Astronomer, yeah.
Then hiring Gwyneth Paltrow to be their spokesperson after Coldplay got them in strife. Like the marketing pivot for them to go, all right, well, let's use Chris Martin's ex-wife and now be our spokesperson. It's just wild, wild PR move.
It's clever.
Who's Chris Martin married to now?
Sometimes
don't know.
when you're like that, sometimes bad publicity is good publicity. Like I wouldn't have had no idea what the company did.
Yeah.
Now you're like, okay, like what do they do? Why'd they hire? You know what I mean? So
talks that they might be suing, that this bloke might be suing Coldplay.
no, I don't think that's the case.
Oh, good luck. Good luck.
Yeah.
It's a sad issue. I mean, it's just a prevalent thing in society. You know, I think it's just generally sad. It's more who else is affected outside of them, like the families. Like, there's kids involved,
there is,
and there's going to be broken families, and you know, it's prevalent in all society. But to have it highlighted in such a public scheme, I think it's just it's really sad and upsetting. And
I feel like he's copped a lot more of the brunt though as well.
According to an Imperva report, whoever they are, how much percentage is taken up on the global internet traffic by bots?
Oh,
A lot.
So give me a percentage
now,
of bots.
especially.
does that include AI? Because AI is a bot.
Yeah, it would. So not just malicious bots, helpful bots that are to do with programming and
30%.
No, I reckon it's higher. I reckon I'm going to say like 90%.
No
way.
No, not that high. I know the answer. I've cheated.
Okay.
Not that
Am
high.
I closer?
Yes.
Then, okay.
Right. I would have thought, you know how you go on all those websites
40.
and stuff like that, you have those little message things.
50.
You have those like message things that pop up all the time. They're all bots.
Yeah.
And they're like, hi, I'm Stephen. How can I help you?
Certainly are.
You're not Stephen. You're a bot. Like
How much of the percentage is accounted for malicious bots? So like people trying to steal
Out of that
Of the
50?
50?
Yeah.
40.
Nah.
Higher.
No, it can't be. It's out of the so like
No, I'm just saying out of the 40.
well like
out of the 50.
Out of the 50. So it's obviously going to be lower. So like this percentage is helpful bots. These ones are malicious bots.
yeah, but so out of the 50 it becomes 100%. So then it's like,
No. Well, don't think of it that way. It's more just
Hail education. Your parents went wrong there,
you gotta
boy.
mute that too.
it's like part of a pie chart. It's like this percentage is
yeah,
bots.
correct.
Exactly.
So then
of
how
that
much
50%,
of those? How much
so of that 50%,
50% is 100%.
Yeah. So of
That's
that
what I
50%,
said.
how many percent, which ends up being the 100%?
Nah, stop rephrasing the Quizmaster's
Okay.
questions.
Grumpy, you've lost us here, buddy.
How much?
Okay, okay.
I'm going to say 30.
25.
I'm going to say 30% of the 100%
Good
of
guesses.
the 50%.
Good guesses. 20%. Let me give you one more thing before we go here. I just know you guys get fascinated by this stuff. All right. Audrey Chews, paralysed since the age of 16, has written her name for the first time in 20 years using a Neurotech brain chip developed by your man, Elon Musk. All right. So by thinking alone, she's now controlling a digital interface. So that's a major step forward for mind control tech. So basically drawing pictures, scrolling with a mouse, using a keyboard with her mind.
Incredible.
She full telepathy. What do you think of that tech coming out?
Wild. But then there's also the theory as well that like Neuralink's going to get to the point where it can start to like hit the signals on your nerves. So then like, you know, supposedly they're saying like, you know, people that are quadriplegic, paraplegic, all that, they'll put it in and then it'll hit the right nerves in order to stimulate, in order to get them to walk again. That's what they reckon they're going to get to. Now that's like, obviously, down the
All
track.
they've got is time.
Correct. But they're already like, when I reckon the first time I heard about Neuralink was maybe like 5 years ago. And within 5 years, they're getting someone to control writing their name in their brain. So it's like things are moving pretty quick and AI's going turbo. So it's like, who knows how quick this could turn. But it's pretty impressive, eh?
You using ChatGPT?
Quite a lot, yes.
Are
Yeah.
you?
Yes.
Excellent. What's your main use for it?
I actually find it incredible. Like, I've become really productive just in certain areas. So like shopping lists and stuff, or like plan my meals for the week, or like just general question. I won't ask Google anymore. I always ask ChatGPT.
Same. Or if like there's like a big section where I'm like, I can't be bothered reading this, paraphrase, like summarize, do that, and then it'll give me, instead of it being 1,000 words, it'll summarize within like 150 words. And I'm like, all right, cool.
Well, like a book, if I want to figure out if I want to read a book or not, I'll be like, summarize this. And if I like the summarization, then I'll just buy the book.
Boys, thank you so much for joining us. Always great fun hanging out with the two of you. Good luck for the remainder of the year. Yo, I can't wait to get back in that midfield just crunching dudes because it's a bit of a wait, but it'll be worth that time. Thank you both.
Thank you, gents.
Thank
Thanks
you,
for
man.
having us.